Hi guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing first, my name, The Wizard Liz. Why did I choose The Wizard? Basically, when I was a student, I used to work in this restaurant and I always had customers coming there. I worked behind the bar and it was so insane. Like, I had women that came up to me and were like, my husband finds you mesmerizing. I just have to tell you. And I would have people constantly come up like, whoa. And people would even ask my boss, like, can she serve me? And then they were like, no, she only works behind the bar. But they were like, whoa, like, she's amazing. Like, she's so mesmerizing. And one day I had like these group of clients, which they all came like from business meeting, women and men. And they were like ordering coffee, and I was like, do you guys want cookies with your coffee? And then they were like, one guy looked at me, he's like, literally whatever you sell me or want like me to have, I will take, because it's almost like you put a spell on us. So that's how mesmerizing you are. So then I was like, well, guess then I'm a wizard, you know. And that's, I never forgot that. So then I was like, The Wizard Liz, you know, that's how my name is created. And to be honest, I want you guys to be wizards. I want you guys to walk into rooms and people be like in awe of your energy, you know, like, whoa, she or he is amazing. That's how I want people to think about you guys. So first things first, I think why everyone is obsessed with me is my energy. Energy is so important. It is not about looks most of the time. Do I look good? Yes. We're not gonna act like that's not true. But I'm also not the most beautiful person on earth, you know? So it is my energy that attracts people. See, when I was working that job as a student, all my colleagues would be like, Liz, when you work and when you walk in, it's like a sunshine. Like, we are happy to come to work just because you're here, you know? And my energy is always very high. Listen, I was watching this video of this movie from Elvis Presley. And everyone that was talking about Elvis and why he's such an icon, they said he has such an energy about him that the other artists did not have. You could really feel the authenticity. You could feel the love he had for his music. And it was his whole energy, right? So with me, how do I keep my energies high is because, first of all, I don't engage in drama or gossip that much. Obviously, like, sometimes I talk about things and things like that, and that can be considered gossip, but I don't spread rumors about people. I don't try to tear people down, because that's all low vibrational things. You cannot be in a high vibe if you're tearing other people down, you know. Also, I am just always like focused on myself, and I'm always like, yeah, how can I get better? What can I do to get better? Obviously I have bad days, you know. I have bad days, and then when I used to have bad days, I used to get very depressed, but now I'm always like, okay, what can I learn from this bad day? What can I do for this bad day to make better? Or what is it that my emotion is trying to tell me about myself to feel those emotions? I'm not like, oh, this is a bad emotion or something. Like, a couple of days ago, I got very competitive over someone. And then I was like, Liz, why are you feeling this? And then I was like, okay, let's feel the emotion. Let's feel the competitiveness. And then I was like, what is it that you're missing in your life that you want from this person? And then I was thinking, maybe their consistency is what I want. I want to be more consistent. Then I was like, okay, Liz, okay, good. Then we have to get consistent, you know? So don't shun away your emotions. Really feel the emotions. That's how I'm always like vibing high. And as well, I don't watch negative like news, things like that really will bring me down. I don't watch negative videos. I really like, I like laughter. I like things that will lift up my vibration always, you know. And then I do things like yoga. Yoga is really good to align your chakras as well. Like, it makes you it's so nice. And I feel so good. Like, when I work out, when I go to yoga, it's just an energy that I'm like, I feel so balanced. I feel accomplished. When I'm doing things that I love, like making videos like this, that makes me feel accomplished. That's how I always keep my vibe and energy high. And when that's high, then obviously other people can feel that. We can all feel energy. Another thing is I am very detached. Why am I detached? First of all, I don't know. I always had this analytical thinking about life. I always saw life as in I can accomplish anything I want, but there's a certain reality aspect to it. So, for example, in my head, I never think that, for example, if I have a relationship or anything, that person has to stay with me forever. Because I do not define myself from a relationship or a friendship or a job. No, nothing defines me. I define me. I do not get attached to those things, and this is really good, because if those things leave, I am not completely shattered. Yes, it hurts sometimes, and yes, I have to get over it. I've been through heartbreak as well, but I get over it fairly quickly, because I never in the first place went into something thinking that this will last forever. You know, I think one thing that is promised in our life is that nothing lasts forever. And I think once you develop that mentality of like, hey, listen, this might leave, you know, a relationship, for example. I really dislike it when I see people completely do everything in their relationship and base everything solely on their relationship. And then after years, when it ends, these people don't know who they are anymore. You know, when I go into a relationship, then I'm always like, my partner is working on themselves and I'm working on myself. And we do that separately. We always try to become the best version of ourselves. And then together we can work on the relationship. But it's never like, oh, everything has to be together and this and that. No, we still have our separate lives, because we are individuals. We are individuals, you know. Even if we leave this earth, we will leave this earth alone. You know, we came here alone, we will leave alone. You have to understand this. It's very peaceful to live like that, because when there are no expectations, there is no disappointment. I'm the kind of person, like, if me and my ex broke up, or if a friend left my life, I was like, okay, it was not meant to be. Our soul contract ended. They were supposed to be in my life for a period of time to teach me something, or to give me joy, or to elevate me in some way. But when their purpose was done, they were meant to leave. And I'm okay with that. So what I do then is I don't stalk them. I don't reach out anymore. I don't do that. I just flow and I go on with my life. And I think they see me then like, damn, like she's just elevating and she doesn't care. It's not that I don't care. I understand the purpose of people in my life, and I understand when it's time for them to leave. So I see that as a beautiful thing, to be honest. I serve my purpose in their life. They serve their purpose in my life. And now our contract was supposed to end, and that's okay. That's really okay. And because I am so detached, I am also not desperate. I don't chase for things. I let things come to me. Because you know what the thing is? When you're chasing, it means that you're not whole. And what you chase will run from you. This is always the case. But if you're whole, and if you're vibrating on a high level, then you can just sit back and relax, because those things will automatically be attracted to you, you know? I've seen this many times when women, for example, go out, or men, and desperately are looking for love. They don't get love because you're desperate. But once you make that click in your head, you know what? Let it just come to me. It always shows up. It always does. But see, the thing is, I create avenues. For example, with my work, right? I made the YouTube channel. I made the videos. I make the content. But now I don't have to be desperate about it, because every video that I uploaded is amazing. So I can just sit back and let my manifestations come in, because I did the work already. I'm not telling you to just do nothing, you know. Create the avenue and then just watch it come into your life. I only make decisions that will benefit me. So whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job opportunity, whether it's someone that I allow into my life, these are always people or things that will benefit me in the long run. So for example, in my relationships, I always date people that show me that they love me. I do not like to hear things. I do not like to hear, oh, I love you, I love you. I don't need that. I need you to show me that you love me, because I am a very caring and loving person, and I want that from my partner. Once there is something that is not benefiting me in the relationship, or I am feeling like I'm being stagnant or I'm not being elevated in any way, I leave the relationship. I'm very easy with this because I have to grow in life. I have this life and I want this life to be my best life. I cannot waste my time. I don't want to be tomorrow like 80 years old and look back and think like, oh, Liz, why did you go into this relationship? You wasted it. You didn't learn anything, like nothing elevated you. No. You stayed too long even though it was toxic. No. You can never ever catch me in a toxic relationship. I only date people that are literally obsessed with me. Literally. All the guys that I have dated, my exes, till this day, they would still marry me like this. Because it's just the way that I choose my partner. If they do not show me that they love me, I don't date them. I need to show. You need to physically show me, you know? And yeah, in job opportunities, I'm not taking every job opportunity that gets to me. Look at me. I never do promotions. Why? I'm waiting for the biggest ones. I'm doing big promotions. I'm not doing silly little things. I'm not doing it. Why? Because I know I can do big things. I deserve to do big things. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, as in friends, you know what? I made lots of mistakes with female friendships. And to be honest, I think I'm going to do a video on that. And I am the kind of person, if you're my friend, if I am good and if I get rich, you will get rich. Literally. Like, I am so giving and generous. But the same way that I love, I can switch as well. If you betray me, you're out. I don't care. You're out. There's one disrespect, you're out. I do not care how many years I've known you, how close we were, how much you know about me, you're out. Another thing is I do things that I want to do. So for example, say I have a date that I'm going to. If I do not want to go on a date and I just want to spend time with myself, do some self-care and things like that, I'll say, hey, listen, I cannot make it today. And yeah, they get upset and stuff, but then I don't care because I chose myself and I chose what I wanted to do first. When you put yourself first in every aspect of life, people will put you first. When people just see you put yourself first, they think like, oh wow, what does she think she has? Like, what is it about her? Because she thinks that she's so important, you know? And when I say like put yourself first, it's not like neglect other people, because I'm very loving towards everyone and I give so much. I give so much to everyone. But if Liz wants to do something for herself, Liz will do it. And she knows what's best for her. And I always show up for myself. So I think that just vibrates to other people like, whoa, she thinks she is important, so she must be important.